Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
We're going for a drive.
2025 Lexus LX700h.
Overtrail without launch control. Brake boost. Ooh.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Horsepower and torque.
457 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque from a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid.
Non-plug-in.
That's right. Just regular old normal hybrid where the car controls the hybridness.
So this is the hybrid version of that cool LX600 that we drove that had that big grille that I really liked.
Yes. So the 700 is the hybrid and the 600 is the non-hybrid.
So you can get a luxurious one in 700 as well, even though this is the off-roady one.
Exactly. So the Overtrail or Overtrail Plus is the off-roady one, which gives you off-roady tires, different wheels. You also get front and rear locking differentials.
And center.
Yes, and you also get a front skid plate, and I think that's about it. I'm not sure if this color is exclusive, but I assume that it is.
It looks pretty cool.
I really like how this looks.
I mean, I'm more of a chrome boy myself.
Yeah, but like this thing blacked out with this earth tone, like it works.
I like the big Lexus grills.
Yeah, and we've previously driven a GX. I think I love everything about that GX more than this.
So this is a 3-row.
Yes.
The GX was a 2-row.
I think so. I don't remember if it was a cheater 3-row.
What is this, a cheater 3-row?
Honestly, I think it is. Do you want to get into that?
Let's go.
Okay, so I got in here, had to put my bag in the trunk. Instantly, I was furious. So I took that as an opportunity to let Yuri put my bag in the trunk because he had never experienced that. So let's just cut to some of that right now. First time doing this. Yuri put my bag in the trunk flat.
This is going to be easy. Am I supposed to fold the seats down? Or
Yes, you are. Fold the seats down, please.
Third, push these two buttons.
Oh, there goes my head. Oh, God. That's not my...
That.
Okay, so you push the button, and now what?
You can't sabotage me with this privacy shade.
No, that's how I got the car. That's why I'm doing it to you.
Yeah, I know. They're all like this, bro.
No, they're not.
This is normal, bro. This is normal. Welcome to being rich. You're just jealous because you're poor. You're just jealous. Oh, wait.
This isn't acting, guys. I did this before. Okay, you're doing it a different way, but okay. Look at this rich position. Oh. You're still holding that button, eh? You don't have to actually... There's no auto. You have to hold it.
I know.
Wow.
I watched Motormouth.
Okay, so I did it a slightly different way, very similar. Well, you didn't clip that back in, Yuri.
I know it was never part of the rules.
Okay, fair enough. Now, the way I did it, come over here. So I reached over here. Now, fold that seat down.
I probably can't because you drive. Your drive position. Oh, it does. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna fold it down, is it? I have to go to the back down, don't I? Why is it just beeping at me?
You must be holding it instead of just pressing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I reached through there to dismantle everything that way.
Okay.
Ridiculous,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They're all like this.
No, they're not. Okay, what about this load floor? High enough for your back, Mr. Sciatica?
I love this.
Do you?
Perfect.
This perfect? Lift the bag up from the ground. You're a 90-year-old grandma lifting her flower pots in here after she just went overlanding. It's like...
You seen the video of that guy at Home Depot loading the bag one by one?
Yeah. Ridiculous. And what do you think of that now that you've experienced the trunk?
Oh, such a nice high work table to work from. You know, it's like a standing desk. I love it.
It's ridiculous. Honestly, there's so little trunk space because of the hybridness.
That's the price to pay for amazing fuel economy.
Okay, so yeah, good point, Yuri. It is like 1 mile per gallon better than the non-hybrid. So it's like,
What's the point?
what's the point? Honestly, I hate to say it, but what's the point? I don't understand this at all, especially with the 3-row. there's no room in that third row if you tried to actually sit there, at least myself at 6'1.5".
So there's no anchors and tethers and stuff. So
in the third row.
They don't want you to have children's seats, which is fair.
Yeah, but the second row, obviously, no problems there. But I think the floor is a little bit higher, pretty sure because of the hybrid, but it's still comfortable enough for myself. However, this thing being very, very expensive and very luxurious, has manual peasant blockers, I'm gonna say that this needs automatic ones.
But this is also kind of like a family car, right?
It is.
Like if you had older kids that were like 10 or something, and you had to pick up Johnny's buddy from not hockey practice because you can't fit hockey bags back
Exactly,
there.
and maybe soccer practice,
So
maybe.
But you know what? I have seen a kid in a third row at the ice rink, and like his head was pretty much sticking out of the open trunk, and then the side seat was down to fit extra bags.
Exactly.
So it's like you can fit one kid at the thing with one side of the thing folded down.
Yeah, like there's no trunk
But that's
space.
the price to pay. Would you like? A lot of people aren't going to drive a minivan. They're like, you know what? Little Johnny's friend's going to have to suffer, so I don't have to drive a minivan.
Right, but a competitor to this, sort of not exactly the off-roadiness, would be like an Escalade or something, right? You'd have more trunk space in an Escalade or a Yukon.
Yeah, but not everyone wants like an Escalade like extended, right? Because you really need the extended to get like all that room.
But you still have more in a regular Escalade than this one.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's different. It's different, right? Like in an Escalade, you're gonna have like an awkward wheel gap, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any awkward wheel gap, or do you have the sickest wheel gaps ever?
Yeah, well, you can control this. It's not air suspension.
Hydraulic.
It's Toyota calls it something AEVS. I forget exactly the acronym, but it is a really cool system. It works, I would say, flawlessly. The suspension is really comfortable in all the modes, and you can control how high and low it raises, and it does that so quickly, especially coming down.
So that's great for the tall load floor in the trunk, right?
Sure. It is a really good suspension system, and I think they made it standard for 2025. I think it was an option previously.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. I'm not complaining about the looks.
What else
Just
do
that
you
third row
like? What
thing.
else do you like about the looks? You like that it's all blacked out, black door handles? Door handles are nice.
I think it works very well in this trim with the color. What I don't love are these wheels. Like, for an off-roady trim, they're not off-roady enough.
And what would be the Continental recommended tire for an off-roady trim?
That would be the Terrain Contact AT. And then we get nice side steps that I've legitimately been using to get in and out of here.
Oh yeah, it's got side steps. Let me check. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it does. It also has a lot of safety features that it just alerted
did it beep
me.
at you when I did that?
Yeah. But it hasn't been beeping at me for looking away, which it has been prior to this review. So I'm keeping my eyes mostly on the road, which is good.
And I like this big hood.
Yeah.
Double bumps.
It's like, yeah, you usually it's like the center section that's bubbled out. This is the opposite. It looks really good.
And I like the headlights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Front end, okay, pop the hood. We have a motor.
Yes, we do. We
Do
got
have
orange cables. Yes, we do.
I love my orange cables.
You know what else we have, Yuri?
Let me guess, a dipstick?
A dipstick.
We do.
We do.
Is it orange?
It's yellow.
That's all right. And what would be the TotalEnergies recommended oil for an LX700H?
That would be the Quartz Ineo XEC5 0W20.
Always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines. And if you're pulling your car out for spring from storage, your cool sports car, time for an oil change, put some TotalEnergies in it.
I will be doing way too many oil
I
changes
know,
in the next month or two.
4 or 5 coming up,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I try and stagger mine for fall and spring so I don't have to do all of them at once.
Nah, I just do it all in one day.
It's too
Back
much.
forth.
I like to do my own, at least for most of my cars.
I just go to Ben.
Yeah, Ben's good. Well, what about the back end? I really like everything back there, except since this is like an off-roady trim, our departure angle I don't think is very good because we have that spare tire right there. It's like right there.
Maybe it's a nice little like buffer bumper.
Yes,
you know what
sure.
the PSI is of that spare tire?
I saw it in the infotainment.
47.
It's much higher than the regular tires. I noticed that too.
No, that's cool that it has that. And then what does it sound like?
From the outside. And what does it sound like from the inside? Pretty quiet.
Normal, yeah.
It's got really good torque. You do feel the difference between the 600 to the 700, at least a little bit more power. The 8-speed is okay. It's not the fastest, but it's pretty smooth.
Okay, when I was flying through Cliche Corner, I tried it in like Sport S Plus or whatever mode.
Yep.
And I felt like every time I let off, it was still pulling a bit. And then I dialed it down to comfort, and then I felt less scared for my life.
I honestly just drove this in the default normal startup mode. I feel like most people will.
Because like flying through Cliche, have you even flown through Cliche on this?
I haven't flown too fast, so I'm going to turn around and kind of fly through
I
there.
just like do it in Sport S Plus and let me know if like when you let off it keeps pulling, because
Okay.
I didn't like that feeling.
I am right now in Sport S Plus, and even going over the cliche bump at a relatively slow speed.
We
It's
went over
pretty
the bump. I didn't even notice.
Pretty comfortable.
Wow, that's good.
The suspension is really good, so I'm glad that they made that suspension standard. But one thing, well, there's a couple things about this interior that bother me. The drive mode selector and all that stuff, the mode select, you have to, if you want to control your drive mode, you select, I looked away.
This button controls what's going on in the mode dial.
Yes, and then if I want to go to my MTS mode, which is like my off-roady modes, that mode dial then controls those in my gauge cluster.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
It's a lot of looking
to keep
away.
the interior without like a million knobs.
But even the car caught me looking away for that amount of time. And then we have this other screen, which is only for your drive mode stuff, but also your climate. So if you actually press this button right here, now you have your climate stuff there. So there are some hard buttons for that, but then
like I get that it's a little cluttery, but I do like 2 screens instead of 1, so that you don't have to like talk. You can have your CarPlay and your off-road angles.
Yeah. Okay. So drive mode, I am in. No, I'm not in sport. Oh God, trying to go into cliche, Yuri. Sport S Plus. There we go. And I rotated it the right way because I've been rotating the button the wrong way. Tons of body roll. Holy crap.
Yeah, this thing's scary.
This is like.
It's scary through cliche.
Yeah, Yuri, watch this. Just understeer city. We are also on winter tires, but I don't expect any better with the actual off-roady tires.
If you floor it out of here and then stay to the right, stay pinned, I guess, or
just body roll central. Like,
does it feel like when you let off it keeps going, or no? Is that in my head?
A little bit. Also, I feel like I'm gonna go up on 2 wheels at any moment.
Yeah.
Do some Saudi drifting.
Please stop, please stop. The tires actually squealed there. I didn't like that.
We got to inflate them to be able to go up to it.
I don't like any of this stuff.
Okay, so one other thing that's been bothering me, oddly enough, is that these side view mirrors, especially the driver one, is too physically close to me.
It'd be nice if it was pushed out a bit.
Yes, just forward of the door. So I'm constantly like, I'm looking straight. I want to look in my side view mirror. I'm looking like way over. I can't just like glance with my eyes because it's too far close to me.
You feel like
too close to me.
If they pushed it more forward, you would lose that little. You'd have more of a blind spot in that little corner.
I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but it's just something that's been bothering me about this.
I get that.
Okay, let's switch it up. I think that's enough for me.
Okay,
Captain. What's going on?
It's a Lexus, right?
Yes, it is. Pinging off the limiter.
Yeah, well, the limiter turns out is not at even red line.
No.
Now
that time it was. So first gear it's not, the rest of them it seems to be.
Good power.
Yeah, definitely solid power.
Doesn't feel weird hybridy, like if I hit the brakes, come to a full stop, nothing feels weird.
No.
So they absolutely nailed that. Like I don't even know if there's like a regen when you're driving.
It doesn't really feel like it.
No, it's just a
it
nice.
Feels like natural.
It's a nice normal car. It's the kind of hybrid system I like.
I agree, except it doesn't actually add too much fuel economy, just for CO2 emissions, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Inside this dark ash wood.
Whoa. Yeah. I like it.
Materials. I don't mind all this screen stuff. It's pretty chill, pretty easy to use. Look, we got like presets here. Where's my massage button?
In the infotainment. Yeah. So I've been using the centripetal massage.
That's the fingers up your butt one?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's strange, but kind of interesting.
Okay, we have a auto heated steering wheel button. Nice.
And the auto heated seats and cooled seats, which I love.
I do like all these buttons.
Same.
Hard buttons are nice.
Yeah.
Climate is all real buttons.
Yep.
And
well,
then,
other than the ones that you customize through the
but like lots of real buttons.
Yes.
And then USB-C for CarPlay.
Yep.
And Android Auto.
The future is now.
Is it wired and wireless?
Yes, it is.
Ooh!
And when CarPlay comes up, you can choose if you want that left half of the screen to be CarPlay or not.
Nice. Oh, they did that fix that I was complaining about from the very
the-
beginning. I was the first one. We are the first ones on a lot of complaints.
Yep. Oh
Like,
my
look at
goodness.
Volkswagen. Look at Volkswagen. Oh, cars aren't computers.
Yeah. Oh, we're never gonna do screens only. I'm sorry. Oh, these tactile buttons you guys wanted, we're gonna add them back.
We were first on that.
Yeah.
Wow, everything is computer.
Yeah, let's hear everything's computer.
Everything is computer.
Oh, speaking of what's not computer in this, check this out. We got a Coolbox. Says don't put your steaks or your fish in it.
First thing I'm gonna do.
Surf and turf.
Let's go.
But it's cool that we have that, literally. Yeah, that's about it up here. Also, the materials, really nice.
Yeah,
all of
the
these.
steering wheel, the way
Yes.
it feels in my hand, like everything feels like this feels like luxury car.
Exactly. Like, that's where you're getting your money's worth, not in the third row, in my opinion.
Camera. Nice.
Oh, it took your eyes off the road.
Visors. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
Good
soft.
job. Yeah.
Little sunroof. Where's the big moonroof? What the
Doesn't
heck?
have one, exactly.
What the heck?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Would be nice.
Turning radius. I did notice earlier that it was fantastic, so I'm going to.
Oh. Never seen that move from you before. I like it.
I got all kinds of stuff. I saw someone commenting on the backwards U-turn and they did not understand.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, wait, how did you turn left to go right? He was in reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, 360 camera. You can see underneath and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fantastic. Love it.
Yep.
I'm sure we got a lot of safety stuff in here. If we have the thing watching your eyes, you know they loaded it with so much safety stuff. They probably have that mode turned off where if you roll up on a car, auto brake, because everyone hates that.
That mode is there.
Yeah, yeah.
You keep looking away. Enough.
Doesn't matter to me.
I know, I'm just saying, like, that's what the beeping is, guys. And then we do have a wireless charger here, which is nice. Cup holders work flawlessly. They're even, like, kind of high, I would say. So maybe a large cup or an extra large, probably not the best.
Small will probably fit there.
Oh, no, it does. I'm just saying for, like, a large one, because they're not
all
very
the
deep.
water's at the bottom, man. That's where the momentum is fine.
But on the full cup.
It'll be fine. I guarantee you could fit an extra large in there through cliche corner and it won't fall out. It might
I don't know,
splash.
these
but it won't
Americans
fall
with their big gulps, I feel like a big gulp would tip.
That's you, Mr. Bucky. What's the extra large buckaroo?
Dude, okay, so the soft drink situation in America is absolutely insane. Like, these people just guzzle this, like, just like 2 liter or whatever ounces that is. Like, it's insane the amount of soft drinks that these people drink.
Yeah, well, hey, man.
But shout out Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's the sickest place ever. It's like a Costco gas station.
Yeah.
But they also serve, like, brisket sandwiches that are, like, cut fresh.
And they got a mascot.
Yeah. My son loved it. But anyways.
Okay, this is an off-road vehicle.
It is?
You would take this off-roading every day, right?
Oh, yeah. At this price, absolutely. I just scratch against all the branches.
Would anyone take this off-roading?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is like a real Land Cruiser because it's like the big one that we get. But, like, this is a crazy price.
Yeah.
But rich people
But the thing
things,
is,
right?
they have to sell a car that's capable even though it doesn't do it.
Yes.
And they have to sell a car that's fast even though people aren't going to go fast in it.
So we do have a low range, so we can put this in 4 low or 4 high.
That must be so nice for their warranty department. They're like,
yeah,
nobody's going to take it off-roading. We don't have to worry about it. It could be made out of glass. Nobody, just make sure the press units for the launch event are good.
Yes.
Everything, nobody cares.
Leave a comment if you own a Lexus LX, honestly, of any generation that you off-road, as long as it's within the last 15 years. Because beyond that, you could start to, like, you know, get old ones and you just, like, start to, like, do whatever with them.
For sure, I was looking forward there.
You probably were. But yeah, I mean, this thing's pretty sick. I just don't love everything about it with the hybridness and the trunk space.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It wouldn't be my first pick, but it is pretty sick. Let's get to the price.
Okay, so before we get to the price, it actually does tow 8,000 pounds.
Nice.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Right?
But it's the same as the 600.
3,500 pounds, 5,000 pounds, or 8,000 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
all cars tow.
Okay, we'll get to the price. This one is $138,804.
Canadian.
Which is a lot of money.
Well, I think you can get one with like an executive package in the back and like really crank that price up too.
Yes, by a lot. I
It's
think
like
it's
$179.
dude, I think it's like a $42,000 checkbox for the VIP seating. Which honestly, because I hate the third row, just get it. Who
You know
cares?
what? Here's the thing though. They're gonna have screens.
Yes.
Are they gonna have a disc drive to play DVDs and Blu-rays?
I mean,
Or are they gonna be
we
like,
already
oh,
reviewed it,
connect
but
your
I don't
car-
remember.
Connect your car CAD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you can just use your phone there. Does anybody I know, do you have an adapter that you can run your iPhone to an HDMI cable?
Let us know in the comments.
I have one for my old one. I don't have one for new one because that's like a psychotic thing to go buy.
It is. And if you're shopping for any of those, go to tsp.truecar.com for discounted price offers. VIP seating, not VIP seating.
I wish they just had like disc drives, but I feel like Lexus held out with like the disc drive longer than everyone else. Didn't they for a while?
Most likely. If anyone's going to do that, it'll probably
Like
be that.
that GSF, I'm pretty sure had
that GSF.
had a CD,
Oh, I love
had a
that
CD
GSF.
player in it.
I would buy one of those.
Yeah, we
I
should
would,
buy that car.
I would 100% buy that car. I love that car. Maybe I should buy one. But you can't find them.
Yeah.
I did look. That's a sick car. Maybe I should start looking for one of those. You know what? Maybe I will.